his
How long
pulse.
we have this conversation?
Check his pulse.
Okay.
Check his pulse,
All
Tal.
right.
Tal, check his pulse.
Okay.
Tal, check his pulse, bro.
What you just do?
We gotta
Bro,
do
check
this
his pulse, bro. You
All right.
bogus, bro.
Don't do
You
drugs.
bogus.
And so I'm calling on Hennepin County Attorney Mike Freeman to act on the evidence before him. I'm calling on him to charge the arresting officer in this case.
Yo, yo, yo. We're here with episode 24, but I couldn't talk about music no motherfucking more. We're here to talk about some real ass shit. I don't want y'all to get nothing twisted, but I would have had a hard time coming on here and talking about some shit and being silly and goofy and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna have a very, 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 very serious discussion about color or problems with the system, and we got a great panel and how to actually fix the problems that are taking place right now. We're seeing a city get burnt all the way down, like shit is out of control. And we're going to get to some of my reasons why, which might make some people mad, why I feel like shit is really going on. So let's get to it. I got my special guest panel with me today. How is y'all doing today?
Hey guys.
Each of y'all introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Coco, Rashonda Pitts on Facebook.
Okay.
All right. Well, my name is Corae. I've been on a couple of the episodes. This will be my second one, so let's do it.
Okay. Your microphone is not working, Kai.
You might be
It's-
muted, babe.
Oh, okay.
Muted.
Yo, there you are. Okay.
That's crazy.
Introduce yourself, Dolomane.
Take it. My name is Lkhari Pridgen, aka Dolomane, producer.
Thank
And
you.
I'm here to give my take on what's going on right now.
Yeah, and as you've seen, if you've been watching from the beginning, there's the opening episode. I'm at the beginning of the episode, it explained everything going on with Floyd and Aubrey. Before that, man, things are crazy right now. Cities is burning. What's your take on it? What, like, Coco, you've been vocal about it all day. What is your biggest issues with what's going on? Like,
Well, just from the standpoint of the video, like I'm not going to get into my issue on everything that's going on as far as the situation, but my standpoint on the video is, my issue is, I have two big issues. My first issue is, I'm not even going to say color, for someone to be that evil, to have that much evil and hate inside their heart. Excuse my voice is gone. But somebody had that much evil and hate inside their heart to put your knee on a human being's neck who's no threat to you and apply pressure for 9 minutes is sick. That's my first
9
issue.
minutes. It's
9
literally
moments, that's
unprocessable.
You're no
9
different from the
fucking
murderer.
minutes.
My
What
second
the
issue
fuck?
is his colleagues. I understand now, the man who had his knee on George's neck, he's been on the task force for 19 years. And the next person, as far as the years go, was 6 years. So I understand that's your superior, you know, he's been on the job longer than you. But speak up. Speak up. As innocent bystanders, we can't speak up or try to do anything because then now
And they actually have the authority to be like, yo, chill. And so frequently they never power check each other. They will literally just be like, hey, that guy's crazy. That guy's crazy.
Blue code of silence. I don't believe in it.
No, well, and it's kind of like honor amongst thieves kind of thing amongst each other. And they also in my experiences, they automatically are going to protect their friend. They don't need any context. They don't need any background or anything to choose their friend's side over yours. It's like, and that's like sandbox type shit where you just like, oh, I'm gonna ride with my boy because that's my boy. And it's way deeper than, hey, this person can respect the law. Or my
Did
colleague is
a thieves?
Yeah, honor amongst thieves.
This is the difference between that. The difference between that is, okay, I'm just a random situation. Say me and my friend stealing in the store, and we both get caught. We going down for it. Of course, I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, she was stealing out. Okay, but if it comes to life or death is a different situation.
Yep.
That's when the honor should cut out. This man's life would have been saved if he would have stepped in.
Yep.
Well, it was more than just one. There was 3 just standing around, and there was also multiple citizens very vocal about what was going on.
Yeah, they was talking, but they wasn't like moving in. You know what I'm saying? You can be verbal, but if you ain't actually stepping in, like, what is that gonna do?
But I mean, it's only so much that they can do, though, Lkhari. I mean,
Corae.
That's a fact, but at the same time, I feel like it ain't gonna stop happening until people actually hold on. Until people actually build up the courage to just step in and do what they gotta do.
Well, we keep. I've only seen people focusing mainly on. Well, why is the guy with the camera not stepping in? And there has not been enough of why hasn't the cop
stepped in?
Yeah.
How would the cop step in though if you're on the same team?
That's
That's like my homie whooping somebody ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? That we got opposition with, bro, and I'm supposed to step in like, nah, bro, don't do that shit. Nah, we on the same team, bro. If you're on the opposite end, you supposed to step in. You know what I'm saying? Not we on the same team, bro.
Quick question, Lkhari.
Wait, whoa. If I'm wrong like that, I would want you to fucking check me. You're the only person who can check me.
Check me.
Why do you think they don't care about anybody else's opinion? They're sitting there looking at the citizens, trying to tell them what they're doing. They're looking, and they don't respect the citizens' opinion. They feel like they are the authority, and that if they feel like what they're doing is okay, it's okay. And like, it's kind of like when you try to tell a doctor that they're killing you. They don't give a fuck what the patient thinks. They're the expert. Sometimes it takes another doctor.
Yeah.
Go on.
What you say, Lkhari?
It take the opposition, because like I done been in this situation before, so that's why I feel some type of way about it. You feel me? Like my first charge was a resisting arrest. You know what I'm saying, from the police. You feel me? I didn't do nothing. You feel me? But
can we get into it? Can you tell us a little bit?
Right, so what happened? I went to the movies with my ex. We had a good time. We came back to we trying to slide back to the crib. We get a block from my house. I get pulled over. The police say you making a wide turn. They pull me over. They get out the car. You made a wide turn. Whoop-de-whoop. And then out the blue, they say, you know what? We think you're drunk now. Now we think you're high. I'm like, hold on. I ain't been drinking or smoking or none of that. I just went to the movies with my ex. I mean, with my girl.
She's now your ex.
We ain't trying to hear that. Your eyes is a different color. We finna search the car. I'm like, hold on. You can't search my car. I know my rights. You gotta have probable cause. We the police. We don't need probable cause. You know what I'm saying? We can do what we want to do. And so basically, they wind up sending the dogs. I ain't gonna cap. I was very, irritated. I wound up getting out my body. I wound up, y'all can't do this. I know my rights. Whoop-de-whoop.
Oh man. And they love it when the nigga says that.
I know my rights.
They're like, fuck your rights.
My mama crib in my pocket. So they see what's going on. It went from 1 cop to 2 cops, 3 cops, 4 cops, 5 cops. And so they wound up calling the police. Calling back up. My mama and them wound up showing up. They across the street. You feel me? They see what's going on. My ex in the car. You feel me? And at the same time, it's just like, they wanted to do something, but they so scared to intervene because they know what can happen if they intervene.
Exactly.
They don't want to lose their life. So I understand, but at the same time, you gotta be courageable and be like, that's some bullshit. I'm stepping in. I'm not gonna just sit there and watch. Now I love my folks and everything, but they sat there and watched. They wound up throwing me in the ground, my face in the dirt. They talking about some, you keep resisting, we tasing your ass, whoop de whoop. They got their hands all in my back and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 19. I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go into jail for some shit I ain't even do for resisting arrest. I ain't had shit. They ain't find nothing, but I went to jail for resisting arrest. You know what I'm saying? And they really could have helped, but at the same time, they not trying to put their ass in the way. They not trying to. They don't want to die. Because if you try
What
to,
do you mean by stepping in? What's your definition of stepping in? What did you want them to do?
They watching everything going. They see everything like transpiring. They could have came over and did what they. You know,
what do you mean? Say exactly what you mean. What did you want them to do?
That's my mom's. They could have came through and like get off of them, like get your hands off them, like stop. You can't.
As far as talking.
No, I'm talking about anything physical. But they know if you try to do that shit with the police, you're gonna wind up getting killed.
I mean, even with speaking up can get you killed.
You gonna go to jail. You gonna get killed. Something gonna happen to you. So people be trying to stay out the way. They not trying to. They know it's fucked up, but it's fucked up for you, but at the same time, they don't want to put themselves in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I want people to know this. The viewers watching. Shout out Kevin Phibb. Shout out everybody watching. Shout out Coco's people sharing the video. So we have not talked about each other's previous criminal history, whether or not we have been through these situations ourselves or not. This is literally, and the sad thing is I can textbook tell multiple stories just like his that have happened to me personally. And so, and I'm gonna say two of them real quick. Because what you said is so crazy. But yeah, we haven't talked about these things. And what we're going to figure out is all of our experiences are probably scarily similar.
Similar, bro.
Without ever, because going to jail and these things that happen to us are embarrassing. We don't talk about them to each other because they are embarrassing, and we like to talk about uplifting and like better shit when we see each other, and that almost plays in their favor because we aren't even able to keep track of these textbook bullshit maneuvers to figure out why they're actually doing it, which there could be like all kinds of benefits that they get, or like they could be really let me slow down. Let me slow down a little bit. Whatever it could be, yeah, you really want to impress somebody, you need to hang somebody by their toes. And also, I'll tell you, I done gotten faded around Dolomane a million fucking times, and he's never hit any trees for them to even accuse him of it. And but even as a kid, I would get in arguments with I would get in situations, they would come to the house. And eventually, one time that they came, they were fed up with coming to the house. I was fresh 18. Okay. And so I was sitting there and I was upset. I was crying. The cop comes. He's like, get up out the chair, starts yanking me. And because I said, whoa, don't yank me, literally pick me up.
Out your house?
Yeah, inside of my house. I didn't get out of a chair quick enough for them. Now, mind you, I was also not aware of cop procedure. I hadn't dealt with them too much like that. Even if they had came and broke it up, whatever, like I hadn't been a troublemaker, so it wasn't like I had been in trouble like that.
Right.
They came, They're slamming me around, and my brother is there. They turned the mace to him and said, and mind you, he's younger than me. He's
Wow.
like 14 at the time, and said, stay out of it. If you get involved,
You getting it too?
you're going to get maced. And then
Mhm.
turned to me and maced me.
Yeah.
And it's not even like I don't even, my dad was gone. It's like nobody was home besides me and my brother. They came in and had their way
Yep.
with the situation. Now, mind you, now I'm a felon. And I'm a felon for pushing an officer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, viewers, I'm a felon for pushing an officer. Now, me and my homie went downtown. And when we went downtown, we were always sober, like companions, whatever. Like, I liked music, and my friends were out there. Literally, always would go sober. And we would go together because we loved karaoke. And we love girls, whatever. We was out there kicking it, having a blast.
Let's get it.
He wasn't the best driver. He hit a curb. Our tires popped.
Mhm.
The cops were like a block up and saw and heard the sound and saw us pull into a parking lot. They came over to me, and they came over. I was a passenger in this car too, by
What
the
color was
way.
your friend?
White. He was white.
Mm.
Now, mind you, they put him through the ringer. It wasn't like they were nice to him. They just go with the flow a little bit more. But so they're making this guy do all these drinking tests, whatever. They find out that he is sober. Instantly move over to me. I told them out the gate, I don't consent to a search. I had my right to not consent to a search.
Wasn't even driving.
Wasn't even driving.
What
I
they
showed them what was in my hand. I had shisha for hookah, and I told them I don't consent to a search. They swore up and down, and it was a freezing night. It was like December. They swore up and down that I had weed on me. I had no weed. Thank God I didn't have any. I just wasn't going to be bullied into getting stripped down and all that kind of shit when I'm a passenger in a car. And they're supposed to be there to help us because we have a popped tire.
Right.
Now,
Protect and serve.
I was about to say.
they feel like they have a right to do this, though.
Yep.
Because then they bring in probable cause, which is probably because you don't consent to a search, which makes you look suspicious.
Right.
But it got to the point where they had my friend driving his car with pop tires forward and back looking for this invisible weed after they beat the fuck out of me. Literally, they beat me up for they literally, I asked them why they were patting me. I asked them why they were patting me down. I stepped aside, instantly started beating me up. And then they're making him move the car forward, back, whatever, after all this stuff. But even when they're wrong, they believe in their hearts that I had something and just got rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're thinking in their head. And also, they didn't see it all. What sets of them, all they know is their friend was complaining or if their friend was in a tussle. They jumped over to defend him then. There's repeat bully behavior that we're even talking about. Like,
yep.
from threatening the family to like, and I get protecting yourself.
But I mean, you know, when you think about this, this goes all the way back to slavery. Okay, when they used to beat our black men in front of the women just to belittle them. You get what I'm saying? And show everyone I'm the one in charge, you know?
Yep.
This goes all the way back to slavery. When you really
Yes.
sit and think about this,
That's the same
this
exact thing
shit
that just
goes
happened.
back
Yeah.
to slavery. And this is some real serious shit.
You got a good point. You got a perfect point.
It's some sick shit, man.
It definitely does.
Definitely.
It definitely does, because that's exactly what that man was
Mhm.
doing with it. If y'all notice, I watched the video a million times. If y'all notice, every time those bystanders stood back and said, "Take your knee off his neck," he applied more pressure.
Yeah.
Your body gets tense when you going down. His body tensed up. He applied more pressure, like I'm in charge. Nobody gonna tell me what to do.
I mean, could you
That's
just
exactly the same
imagine
thing
just
as
being a grown man? I mean, this is a man, okay, pleading out for your mother. Okay, you don't see that. You don't see a grown ass man just crying. Okay, and he's pleading for his mother, and it's like you couldn't get up. You know, like this shit's serious. And then to see people on Facebook trying to argue this shit and try to ask us what is the real issue, it's right in fucking front of you.
I feel like
everybody have opinions like assholes.
like
Everybody have an opinion like assholes. But I feel like this.
Let Dolomane speak real quick.
Damn, my mic tweaking. I feel like the issue way deeper than just the video, though. I mean, you gotta.
We can't hear you, Lkhari.
You gave me hello.
Yeah, we can now.
I feel like the issue way deeper than just the video, though. You gotta just like what's going on, what we putting out, what we tolerate, like what's like it's deeper than just one visual. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
It's definitely deeper. I get what you're saying.
What we tolerate, our self-esteem.
We been tolerating shit, so of course they gon'. It's like a girl. You feel me? Like, okay, let's say,
talk your shit.
Let's say you cheat on. Let's say, okay, I'm fucking around. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? And I cheat on you with a bunch of girls, and you just stay with me. Like, you just keep taking me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to you to be like, no, I'm not tolerating this no more. I'm finna find somebody better. But if you keep on taking me back, you showing me you don't give a fuck about what I'm doing. You don't care. You with the shit. Then of course I'm gonna keep doing this shit because you ain't doing nothing. So it's like if we keep allowing the police to just kill folks and not have to deal with no type of consequences, no, they ain't going to jail, all they getting is fired. Of course, we don't keep stopping y'all.
So what do you feel like we should do as people, though? What should we be doing? Because it's like we could go one or two ways. It's either we could get pulled over and just do every single goddamn thing they say, or we could stand in our rights and say, no, this shit's wrong and you know it's wrong.
That's why
so what we talked about.
In a hard
that's
place.
why I said it's deeper though. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just the civilian that got pulled over. You know what I'm saying? It got to be the people that's watching too as well. You see the bullshit going on. You just gonna sit there and watch. You know some bullshit. You gonna sit and watch. All you gonna do is post it on Facebook. This nigga just died. I mean, I say the nigga just died, but he just died right in front of you. All you had to do was step in. I ain't gonna lie. I understand. Like people be scared. Like I can't do this. I might
keep on bringing it back to the
time.
Then
he might be alive right now. Might be alive.
But imagine if he stepped in,
he might be alive.
Dead, exactly. You have to keep that in mind. It's like if he stepped in, that would have gave those. That would have gave those officers full right to fuck some shit up. You get what I'm saying? If you stepped in and touched the officer, hey, get back! Don't do that. It's a wrap.
But they still with the video, like, okay, this.
No, wait, hold on, because you're bringing up a really good point. Dolomane, you're bringing up a really good point, but we got to think past that point because what Rashonda brought up, there is intimidation techniques to make the crowd stand back. And also, so what it gets down to, literally the last ray of hope is literally people who actually care. Is the other cops being accountable people who care about the people that they're protecting.
I don't agree.
Because that's the only way. Because then they're gonna have to develop a new way. Because then they're gonna have to intimidate.
Shit, bro.
Well, they
let
already
him
have
talk
it.
his shit.
Already the ops, bro. What you mean? They already.
But
got
not all cops are bad. See, can we talk about that?
But
I
they're
don't feel like all cops
silenced.
are
Not
bad.
at
And
all.
we're not saying that at all.
Damn,
But
no.
and even I'm sitting here.
Let me
Hold on. Okay.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
Check. So look,
Go ahead, Lkhari.
I ran into a lot of
Go
cops.
ahead, Khari.
I done ran into a lot of cops. You feel me? Some of them cool, some of them not. You feel me? By the end of the day, when it come down to it, they on the cop side. Fuck your side. You know what I'm saying? They not rocking with you, bro. They don't care, bro. They on the police team. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it ain't up to the police because when you put that duty in their hands, like I just said, they gonna rock with the police. You gotta be that bystander on the side that's gonna stand up because when it come to back in the day, bro. When it came to
approach, are you trying?
We started our rights and it was bullshit, bro. People was putting their lives on the line, bro. They wasn't scared. They like,
I literally the reason why
the same thing. You can't just be like, yeah, bro, whoop de whoop. Now you gotta people be scared to die. I understand
that has I gotta say,
people gonna keep dying, bro. People gonna keep dying.
It feels like we need to all stand together, which that's something we need to do. But it's like we're all against each other. We're killing each other. You get what I'm saying? We need to stand together. I hear you, Lkhari. I hear what you're saying, but in the same breath,
even a part of that, even a big part of that, a big part of that is Black people aspiring to be police officers. Black people aspiring to hurt each other less. Black people, like minorities in general, the power becoming truly equal. We got to set our desires higher because we think of it like, oh, well, we need to just like tell them stop and push the officer. Well, and the thing about it is I'm sitting here talking about the cops need to stand up against each other. It's not that simple because that's already been done too. And there's intimidation tactics against, it's called hazing. It's done all the fucking time in all fields, everywhere. Even if you work at McDonald's, there is pressure to fucking not snitch.
I mean, it's just like in that video where that guy got shot on live. I'm sure y'all seen he was in the high-speed chase and he got shot. And that Black officer,
he was running.
And the Black officer sat there and said, it's going to be a closed case. Right with them. And you're like, are you serious?
No, he said closed casket.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, not case. Sorry, casket. Yes. It's just like, are you serious?
Fact. That's a fact.
But all I want to say, I don't want to be negative, Nancy, but
Talk your
Lkhari,
shit.
I just got a question.
What's going on?
Ask it.
Go ahead.
Was there in Brown? You was gonna push that officer?
What'd you say? Say it again.
You was gonna intervene? You was gonna step in?
Look, I low key, you know it's crazy. Before I had this conversation, I'm like, I know motherfuckers call me out. I know somebody gonna call me out. I would have to, because I can't sit there and stand on this shit and then sit around when some shit go down.
You wrong.
And I know
you
it.
Wrong.
You say what?
You wrong. That's what's up.
He stands strong in his shit.
I got you because I've been in the same. I've been in the same footsteps, and all I was wanting for somebody to step in. I'm like, I know y'all hear me crying, like not crying, but I know y'all hear me calling for help. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the ground, my face in the dirt. A lot of times people stand up, but they get tired of standing up because a lot of times when you stand up, motherfuckers don't
get ridiculed.
Don't got your back. They say they got your back, you know what I'm saying? But when it come down to it, they don't do shit. So then you be like, fuck it, I ain't doing nothing no more. I ain't saying shit. I'm cooling, you feel me? I'm gonna mind my business.
Well, even at work, think about it. There will be every employee will fully agree with you. They'll be like, this is fucked up. That's fucked up for sure. But when you're like, hey, boss, guess what? There's something we don't like. That nigga's gonna be like,
motherfucker,
ducking and hiding. You on to something.
Why? There's all this kind of leverage held over everybody, and there's all kinds of forms of equity that are at risk. Social equity, like financial equity.
Yep.
Standing up for the right thing can literally cost you everything you have. And a lot of people, yes, and a lot of people, understandably, are not willing to risk that for their cause.
But then they should shut the fuck up then when they talking about, okay, oh, whoopty whoop just died, or damn, another one drops. Y'all steady talking about, ooh, we wish it should have stopped. Bitch, you can stop it. You know what I'm saying? If you actually would do something about it, but you gotta put it on camera, just watch. You gotta just watch. You gotta watch. You gotta watch. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna fix shit. It's like,
we talking about. Because at the end of the day, I want stuff to stop. Of course, I want shit to stop. You know, of course, I believe in everything that the black community stands for. I ain't gonna laugh. I was out there. I would have never rushed a cop. Then my life took it. He gone to jail. And
if everybody not killed out there.
And then you know what? If I rush the cop, it can't be justice for Coco because I'm the one who went in on the cop first.
Oh, and they will, and guess what? The media will pick it apart.
Am I wrong for feeling that way?
They'll find a twerk. They'll find a Coco twerk video.
Coco was a gangster out here robbing and robbing and stealing and killing. Okay.
What I'm trying to say though, when it came back to like civil rights, a lot of them were scared too. But at the same time, if you really feel strongly like you say you do,
it still hasn't moved forward. It literally still hasn't.
Lkhari, we all hear you.
I ain't saying
we
one
hear
person.
you.
Another thing too, I ain't saying one person do it. I feel like the whole gang, like
we can agree to disagree.
Right. I know, I get where he's coming from, but it's like, where do we start? Where do we start?
Yo, we're talking about a heart.
I feel like we start with the music. We start with how we treat ourselves, because first of all, they don't give a fuck about us because we don't give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them I got a couple of that's dead, you know what I'm saying, from black folks killing each other. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen no protests. I ain't seen nobody, oh, justice for Jody, justice for Jody. I ain't seen none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen none of that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get killed and it's over with. You know what I'm saying? But when they come to this, oh my God, damn, they didn't kill the black man. Oh, I understand that shit is
the difference is
but at the same time, you're supposed to get the same energy.
The black person that killed Jody, he went to jail.
You gotta get the same energy to black people.
He went to jail. He locked up. That cop not in jail. That's what our problem is.
You said what? You said what?
I said when it's black on black crowd, person goes to jail.
So you're basically saying there's justice
what they
for
killed
it,
the
right?
next person for. That cop not in jail. And
it's not like the
right.
Yeah, and it's not like
man, I mean, yeah, but still, like, okay, that's justice for no disrespect to nobody, because I got love for everybody when it comes.
You go be there right now in jail.
You said what? What'd you say?
You go kill B-Dash right now. You going to jail, but let the police kill him. They're gonna be.
It'll take months.
It'll take
years.
I'm just saying, we kill each other all day long. We bump this shit, kill the ops, pull up,
go to trial, and get off.
Well, and I already talked about changing that narrative out of the music, because they literally hold stuff like that, like they keep how much we kill each other as what makes it okay. It's really weird, because I gotta say this. Just because 10 motherfuckers slap me, I still have a right to get mad when you slap me. You can't slap me and then when I'm mad be like, well, 11 other motherfuckers did
Talk your shit.
We gotta stop doing that and making excuses for our lame behavior because other people had lame behavior. Why would I want to drop my standards?
Talk your shit.
I'm not telling you drop your standards, but I'm saying
no. I'm not.
Get on your own ass, and then I feel like they'll take it more serious. And then too, once you start, I don't want to promote the violence, but at the same time, I feel like some shit got to be done to the police officers so they know. Okay, next time I fucking do some shit like this, I'm not gonna get away with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be free.
They need to make an example out of these four.
They can get away with this shit because they do it all the time, and we don't do shit about it. You feel me? Like
that's my issue.
Still walking around.
My issue.
You feel me? The dude that killed Eric Garner still walking around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get killed every day. You know? police officer.
So what you think we can do? Rush them? They still gonna kill us.
I don't got all the answers. I'm not no psychic. You feel me? But
Yeah, that's the only thing we.
But I know I'm hearing you though, Lkhari. I 100% agree with you. I 100% agree.
Like we got.
It's just not that simple, man.
Exactly. I think it needs to start with us. That's the biggest thing. It needs to start with us because.
But like human nature is a bitch, and you're talking about a lot of things that people are not built. They aren't built for tough like that. They aren't built to stay. Like I can't. Like honestly, I'll say with you four, I would not say that y'all would sit there and like I would say that y'all would hold down the fort, but like that's such a rare thing in this world. And literally, I've lived my whole life. Even when I told the cop, no, I wasn't consenting to the search. I thought I was like exercising my rights and letting them know that they couldn't just step over me. And that shit got me no fucking where.
Man, it's like you can never get right being black. You can never get right.
What I told you on my case, bro, I told you gotta have probable cause. They said, bro, we the police. We don't gotta have probable shit. We can do what we want.
No, they don't have to tell you when they have probable cause. Even worse. And so when I was asking the cop why they wanted to search me, he didn't have to give me the answer because that would have gave up their probable cause and ruined. Look, we're fighting against people where it's illegal for you to lie to them, and they can lie to you and say that, oh, they were just protecting their case.
He's speaking it.
That's the truth. No,
that's the truth.
That's the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying?
And so, like, you have to think 10 steps ahead of them. And you, like, literally, it takes, I feel like, a very young understanding of the world around you. We got to find a way to spark an interest, Well, and I've seen it with this. Gosh, there's so much to unpack about what's going on. Because, I feel like people just wanted to protest because they was bored inside as
in
well.
Minneapolis?
I don't think
and
so.
there's a lot of shit like...
I know. I'm thinking
a lot of people was out there getting drunk, just kicking it, looting for, a lot of people don't be out there for the cause.
But see, that's bullshit then, because it's like what you watering down what's really going on. That's what happened.
What y'all talking about? I'm talking about in Minneapolis, not Bloomington.
I'm talking about the little protest. Like same thing with that too. I got to speak on that too. So it's like,
well, wait, cowardice and false flagging and pretending like you care about shit that you don't care about is a worldwide epidemic and is really the heart of what needs to change. Like, and that's like me and Corae are on the same page. He's just not thinking about how internal it really has to be, or doesn't hear how eternal. I'm speaking of it. Yeah, of course, we got to stop killing each other. We got to end any excuse that they have for our behavior, and we got to be better than good. The changes that are going to make this happen, though, are literally like an overthrow of everything we've ever been taught and believed in, because everything is set up to be quiet and go with the flow. And why do people be quiet at work when shit is fucked up? Because it's been that way as long as time. What the fuck do you look like coming in here trying to change something that has been this way forever?
Talk your shit.
I told my homie the same thing. He was on the same time I was, but I understood what kind of job I was at. My last job, I told bro, this ain't your demonstration, bro. I know this some bullshit, bro. But I said, bro, you gotta say that for the next time, because how they rocking, how they running their job, they not finna change this shit, bro. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. Yeah, get your ass clean up out of here just like they do the next man. So it's like when you got that shit going on, do that shit for the outside world. But I just feel like, man, with this whole situation, bro, it's just a lot of shit, bro. We gotta buckle down on a lot of shit. And it might come to back in the day terms, you know what I'm saying? Like when what they was doing back in the day. But if y'all really want shit to change, it might have to happen.
It's an eternal change for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully it happens, but the thing is, the world wants the whole system, it wants people to be squirrels, and it rewards squirrel behavior. Let me ask you guys a question. How many times has the person who got promoted been the biggest squirrel in the fucking gang?
Every
And
time.
it's really just the
Me, that's why
person,
I stepped down.
Every time, bro.
and the person just is the person who gets shat on. Bottom line, point blank, it's
You're
somebody
in line.
who
You ain't fucking
follows, who stays in line the most. So like,
Yep.
it's tough. And then people get called problem makers for pointing out problems. They act like it's so hard to think to fix problems, but it's really the length of time that we let problems linger without fixing them that that destroys everything.
That's because we don't make them change, bro. Like, of course, like
Of
they don't want shit to change, bro. They want it how it is, bro. But then it take them people to come through and be like, "Fuck that, we changing this shit, bro. I don't know what you talking about?" And then that's when shit changed because you forced their
But
ass.
you can't do it with no authority, no credentials. And that's where I say
Gotta have
becoming a cop, becoming a lawyer,
More of us need to
infiltrating,
step up to the plate.
Yeah.
get into politics. We
More
gotta
higher,
know.
higher up voices.
We
Yep.
gotta know. Like, and even think about this. I have kind of been left voiceless, by my opinion, to be a musician. Because it's like, you think I have a lot of voice, but am I a doctor? Am I a scientist? Can my word actually be taken as fact? I'm just a nigga who sings songs.
That's cap, bro. Cause look at Tupac, bro. What you mean?
I was about to say, no, you can
Look
definitely
at
go.
Tupac. Look at Bob Marley.
Of course. Of course.
That music
But
got,
at essence, they weren't experts.
but they
And it takes being and like it really takes being an expert and having your credentials to get the respect.
no,
Yeah.
you just gotta have
It does, Corae.
You just gotta know right and wrong, bro. Ain't no expert, ain't nobody a fucking expert. You know what I'm saying? God's the expert.
It's
You ain't
not
God,
that
you know what
simple.
I'm saying? So,
Bro,
About
I'm
who you
talking
know.
about, and it adds authority to your voice. It gives your voice strength when you have,
Credibility.
when they check your background and it's like, oh, yo, check my background.
I get that.
Anybody, any white person or anybody of affluence who thought I was smart, as soon as they look at my fucking record, they don't even got a leg to defend me on because I have misrepresented myself my whole fucking life and what I stood for. Standing for it. Because I thought,
hold on, Lkhari.
I thought,
on the whole back.
Now Malcolm was in jail a lot of times.
Yeah, I was about to say even
His
Jordan,
background decent as hell.
he was in jail. What? He got a record too. But that don't give
but
you
he look, he cleaned up his reputation. He still had to get credentials and earn clout, and even they still took it away from him.
Exactly, bro. So that don't
He
mean
still wasn't respected because those credentials he didn't have, though. Of course, Martin Luther King, Barack Obama, they tried to say the nigga wasn't American.
right.
They tried to, and that same person is our president now. But so this all stems back. What can we really do? Like I try to use this as a platform to fight the to fight the pandemic of stupidity. But like right now, what? We got 5 people watching. There's 4 of us here.
The numbers are.
How sad is that?
Because they don't want to hear it.
They don't want to fucking hear it.
They want to hear
Yeah, that's true too.
Some bullshit, some booty
Yo,
shaking,
people have clowned me
drama.
my whole life for talking about important things. They won't listen to my music. They'll fucking, oh, he's talking about some soft shit. They've literally silenced me because
they've been conditioned not to care.
Exactly. So that's what we're going. That's what we're going back to. How can we change the way that we are conditioned to think? And how can the people who know better get them to act better and to because there's a huge difference between what we know and how we act.
I think who want to
That's
talk
true,
first?
so-
Y'all want to talk first?
Go ahead, Lkhari. Talk your shit.
I think it depends on the higher ups. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we always putting these people in position, and whatever the popular motherfucker do, whoever the bad bitch, whoever who high up, who got the money, we follow them. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they promoting, we gonna follow because they the nigga. You know what I'm saying? They the person in power. They the one got the clout. So whatever they promoting, we gonna follow that shit. So I feel like it's up to them to be actually showing us the right thing to check out.
Whoa.
Like,
There's more of us than
I just
them.
watched the interview.
They
before.
only give us what we buy.
I just watched
And
the
it's been that way forever.
before this, and they can't just be falling in line. A lot of them they get the money and fall in line.
It's more followers than leaders. And what he's saying is,
gotta be a leader.
if
I
you
hear
a
you,
leader
Lkhari.
and you got a voice, then make your voice for the right shit.
Fact.
You
But
should be
they
out
all
this bitch talking about
You lead,
George.
we'll follow.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I
You
get
right,
what you're
Coco.
saying.
You right, Coco. That's where I was going.
I get
Okay.
what you're saying.
Yep,
Yeah,
I hear y'all.
Y'all can go next.
Honestly, I don't have an opinion on what we should do. I have no fucking idea because I feel like if you so they forcing, like they killing us, they forcing. So if you go force, it's just gonna clash and fuck up. But in a peaceful route and trying to, go about it like just speaking our voice, that still don't go no way. So I just have no idea on how the fuck we should overcome it or can't overcome it.
It's such a loaded situation and something that has been pre-calculated. They've thought about every response that can possibly be had and created an algorithm to suppress it. It takes some deep reworking and rewiring.
You know what's sad? The people that's higher up in authority than us with the voices, go from cops to attorney generals to all them type of people, Supreme Court, the black ones, the ones that's got powers, they don't be speaking up. And that's
they fall in line like
maybe
we
a
just
couple
talked
people
about.
And it's systematically, and it's
right.
systematically set up to make you understand every fucked up practice that you wanted to change in that system. So by the time you're in power to have it, they all make perfect sense to you. Like even for me,
build you up to it.
a lot of shit in the music industry that like I was like, I'll never play a part of that. I played right into it, not even knowing before my very eyes, because it's politics and you can't win any other way, and like, but even this is so freeing. And I get worried though, because like to have the freedom to talk about the shit that we're talking about is so unorthodox, and this is such a powerful tool
that make them mad as hell.
And that's why most of the people that do
we
find
even
their
talk
voice
about it
and be famous, they come up dead, missing and shit. You be like, wait a minute.
They be like, oh hell no, these niggas got some voices.
But y'all know what's crazy though? What's scary about this is the fact that when shit like this happens, it's when you find out the true racist motherfuckers around you. The motherfuckers, your next door neighbor, your coworker. I mean, the motherfucker you've been in church with. Damn, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. It's sick. It's scary.
And they really be thinking they have some points. That's what I call a closet racist. A closet racist is one that don't even think they a racist. And you might not even know they was a racist because it's a closet racist. You mean to tell me, I say Black Lives Matter on my status, and you say all lives matter. Anything that happens to y'all be happening to all lives do matter. But right now we talking about the black lives, the ones that bleed the most.
Exactly.
They was like,
it's scary.
They say police kill white people too. Only time I ever seen the police kill white people was when like they had a gun outside or like on some suit of church or shit. No, they're not pinning them to the ground and
even then they get away with it.
They got the gun, they still ain't doing shit.
Yo,
some Burger King shit.
Kodak Black said that he would trust a white person before a black person.
Because it's been
and that he
conditioned
said,
in his head.
and he said he needs to rework the way he thinks because that was so fucked up of a realization for him.
That's how you condition though. Like I could keep it 1,000 with y'all. So I wasn't born in Bloomington, but I've been here for a while. You feel me? And kind of how they trained you in Bloomington is like, how they look at folks. They look at them as the enemy. You know what I'm saying? They be scared. We come around, they do certain shit. Da 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 da.
Hold your mic is making sounds, my dude.
It's making sounds.
Now it's good.
Basically, I'll sum it up like this, bro. I feel like as a black person, you got to deal with both sides. You feel me? You got the music talking down on the black man as well. You know what I'm saying? They talking about we gonna kill y'all, we gonna nigga this, we gonna kill you, da 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 da. You gotta deal with that, and you gotta deal with the white person.
Okay, I can't hear him. Sorry, guys.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I could hear you, Kai,
It's
but
just I don't know. I feel like being black. It's hard, bro.
Okay,
You feel me?
so
You gotta deal with the white man and the black man, bro. And that crazy. It's crazy.
Super
You know,
hard. Hold on, being black and a man, that's super hard.
I'm saying you gotta deal with the white folks looking at you. And I got love for everybody. You gotta deal with the white folks looking at you crazy, and then you gotta deal with your brothers looking at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because the gang, you don't know what you know what I'm saying. So it's both sides. It's kind of hard to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a lot of shit going on, man. Shit gotta change. Like really gotta change. Cause before it wasn't like that, and it's like that. So it's like I shouldn't be having to dodge both bullets. You feel me? Like it's wild.
yeah.
so I got a challenge for the people watching and for y'all here. And I know, actually, let's talk about it a little bit. You were out at the protest. You actually went out there and went on the front lines. You woke up on fire, Coco.
She
That's
ain't
why I
for
had
none.
to. Like,
And it's beautiful.
I had time
Yeah.
today.
let this hopefully you have time every day for the rest of your life. And hopefully
Yeah.
because literally this has been your bro, like you are somebody that I do know.
It just like I said on that, I feel like that video hit me different. I've seen plenty videos of brutality, but I watched that man die. I don't care no fuck what they say. Me and his mom. It just hit my heart. I feel like that was my uncle. And it was just like, enough is enough, Like he was saying about a woman. Like, if you keep allowing me to shoot on you. But at some point, she's going to be fed up. And I just feel like that video was just like my breaking point. Like, of course, I always felt how I felt. But now it's just like, enough is enough. It was just like, and that happens every day. Just so happened they capped that on camera and it went viral. That happened all the time, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just woke me up, in other sense.
Felt that
really
shit.
woke me up. And that's why I was on fire today. I watched that video like 4 or 5 times. I was one of those people who saw it, clicked on it, and kept watching and tears in my eyes. So that's what had me on one today. And when we went to the protest, it kind of a little bit disappointed me because I at least thought like 30 people was going to be out there. It was a solid 15 of us. And, I was only out there for an hour and a half, think other people was going to show up or whatever. But it started raining. I would have stayed longer, but it started raining hard as ever, so I ended up leaving.
I think we got to make a bigger deal about it.
Yeah. It was
we got to make a smarter deal about it. A smarter deal.
The same thing. That's crazy as hell.
Let's make a smarter deal about it.
Instead of burning down our own communities, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, go over there. You know what I'm saying? Go over there. Y'all hear me? Shit, fucking up. Goddamn. Can y'all hear me?
I don't agree with them burning down their communities, but when you mad as hell and somebody just pissed you the fuck off, what you about to do?
And then you got people still not seeing the picture of it, telling us we tripping, and it ain't that big of a deal.
No, how you gonna be mad at somebody else? And then that's like me being mad at somebody else that did something to me. Somebody beat my ass, you know what I'm saying? And I burned my own house down. Come on, man, that's dumb as hell. But where the logic at?
But I bet you everybody go understand why you
go burn their house down. You know what I'm saying? Cause then maybe, and I ain't trying to promote the violence, but then at the same time, then maybe they'll understand like we can't fuck with them. You gonna burn your own shit down? They want you to burn your shit down. They want you to burn your shit down, bro. They want you to Oh, okay, you doing a job for us. Fuck it. Like you gotta go over there and ain't or do something different. Like you can't mess your own shit up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, it's
Like,
tough.
you
I
can't
mean,
one more thing.
It technically
Before
want their own shit, but okay.
All right, one more thing. Before you make an action, you gotta think. You know what I'm saying? You can't just a lot of time we fuck up because we
Walk
move off
impulse.
emotions. I done made a lot of decisions moving off emotions, and now I think about it like, damn, I just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because I moved out emotions. You gotta think this shit out and be like, do this make sense?
Because you feel like it's adding fuel to the fire, kind of.
Yeah, now they looking at y'all like, oh, look at them criminals. We told y'all. That's why we pop their ass. They criminals. That's what they do. Da, da, da. Like you gotta think about this shit. Like you gotta
You
think
feel
about
like,
the
yeah,
outcome.
justifying it.
Yeah, think about the outcome. You can't fuck your own situation up. For real.
So, but then it goes back to then what should they be doing? What do? You know?
I ain't the governor. I ain't Governor Dolo.
You just feel like it's wrong.
Yes, they're wrong. My main thing
They
is
need to burn up their own shit. They ain't burn up their houses. They burn up AutoZone, motherfucking stores that's probably owned black white people.
They just
yeah,
doing
they sweet,
shit.
but they was blowing shit up. Target. What black person in Target? They knew the Target, even though it was done, but they really technically didn't fuck up their own shit. Target gonna get an insurance claim. They just was mad as hell. Like I said, your girlfriend made you be mad before. You ever punched the wall? That's like kind of fucking up your own shit.
And I think about it like, damn, now my hand busted because this happened before.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo.
damn, my hand busted.
What's up, Brandon?
Damn, my shit hurt.
I'm actually about to show some footage of the burning. I recorded this live stream earlier today. And this shit was crazy as hell. So let me pull it
It look
up.
like some shit off of a movie.
Oh, bro, it's so crazy. But I'm realizing this sad truth that, like, even at your best, and this is really the true problem of it, even at your best as a black man, you're still going to be questioned.
Bro.
You're still going to be less than. And, like, while I'm talking about a smarter way or this or that or the next thing, it's literally,
I got P2. No.
it doesn't make a difference.
Right.
We're gonna end up in the same boat, and we're gonna we're prosecuted regardless.
Yeah, bro. Can I say something before you wrote the video? Bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had dreads last year, bro. You feel me? My dreads was like down here, bro. The police on my ass, bro. On me. I put my shit out, bro. I got to put over the next week, bro. I'm dark skinned, bro. I'm black, bro. They don't give a fuck, bro. If you black, is bro. That's why I said
Racial profiling.
it's tough to be black. So at the same time, just you kind of got to do the Martin Luther King. You got to just show them like we not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have to just be like, look at the injustice. You know what I'm saying? I'm minding the rules. I'm doing what I need to do, and they still fucking with me, man. Like it's not me, it's them. It's them. Feel me? But at the same time, going crazy ain't gonna solve shit. It's gonna make it worse. But sometimes you gotta. I really don't know, bro. But it's like it's 50-50. You might have to hit them with both. You feel me? Might have to hit them. You got Martin.
Find a happy medium.
Yo, I mean, shit. You say that, but I'm just sitting here thinking we're kind of doomed unless something dramatic happens.
And I feel like unless people start shooting back, and as sick as it sounds, because I do not promote violence, but I mean, what are we supposed to do? It's like unless motherfuckers start really shooting back and showing them I will pop your ass. What are we supposed to do?
It's
not. It's like you just fall in line and just be a puppet. Okay, whatever you say, officer, I'm going to do whatever you want me to do. So it's 50-50.
Okay, hold on. There is a solution to things like that.
Right.
What we need to start doing, too, on top of that, is people can file complaints.
Bro.
You say yes, sir.
But that's been happening.
No,
okay, well, it hasn't. No, but
can I say something again? Okay.
It needs to be.
What's name had 10 complaints.
When it came to my case, bro, my folks told me not even to fight. They told me not to fight the case. I went to work the next day. Everybody like, bro, you need to fight that shit. Fight that shit. They like, bro, it's you against the police. The police is they word over yours. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Because the system's so fucked up and corrupt.
Isn't that disgusting? That was my mom's attitude. What is with this repeat behavior? Like, it's scary that we all tell these same pathetic ass, embarrassing stories where our parents told us to be scared of a pig.
Well, see, I love my folks, and I don't
Look,
want to kill my folks because they definitely did a lot for
look,
you. But
if it helps the next generation, bro, your parents aren't human. Guess what? Shonda, your parents ain't human. Guess what? Corae, your parents ain't human. We need to be the ones to call people on their shit sometimes. And if we love them and they love us, they should understand. And parenting has to change and be worth more. It has to be worth more than, oh, I like this person. Because that's just the same philosophy that them cops think when they're sitting around a motherfucker on somebody's neck for 9 minutes.
But see, that's why I feel like you just can't, because you was talking about more police, more black police. Wasn't some of them police officers black? Or they looked it like they was mixed or something?
Not that we're around. There was that Asian looking at.
My mama
well, let me.
Hey, no, what Coco say? What she say? What'd you say?
That person on the scene that got him out his car, the little skinny looking one, he mixed. He got some African American in him. I ain't trying to hear that.
That what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about the one that was standing there while he had his. I'm talking about one of the ones that was in the back behind the car. He was on the scene
that
first.
Still doesn't make a difference.
Wasn't that the one on the passenger side?
It's on the
Yes.
Yeah,
lock my door back.
It be a lot of little black cops or mixed cops that be around this shit. They don't be doing shit. So it's like, oh, you gonna ask some more? They still gonna.
They was out there at the protest on the wrong side.
I'll tell you, I feel like we gotta build out. This ain't. I guess you want me to. I can't really solve the day, but really, if I had to,
Bloomington has
some. I feel like we have to just make our own shit. You trying to put faith in some other shit that it already corrupted with.
You know what? Damn, that is even.
That's what Malcolm X said. Malcolm X never wanted to collide the blacks and white. He wanted the blacks to do their own grocery store, their own nail shop, their own corner store, their own gas station, their own community and everything, and we just shut out. He never wanted to integrate. He wanted us to do our own thing. And you know what? He probably could have had a point because we was in our own situation with our own sheriffs that's black, and we could have had the whole little black thing. But I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm on both sides with it. With us integrating, it was a good idea just because, it's like.
Because why are we separated in the first place over color? It's over color. So
exactly.
It's childish as hell. It's childish. But I get where he was coming from.
No, it makes perfect sense right now why he would think that, because we will literally always be at a disadvantage as long as we're in America, and we can't get over it.
Right.
It's like get over it,
right,
or get under it. We'll literally always be at a disadvantage in America. There's no way around it. There's no way it's gonna be equal. Obama didn't make it equal.
I can say 100 years from now, and that's sad because what these people our ages, we're in our mid-20s or late 20s, right? Most of the people our ages got kids. The ones who's showing their true colors right now, that's on my Facebook page, the ones who's showing their true colors, agreeing with the situation or whatever, they're raising kids too. So that means their kids are going to do that to our kids. And it's a cycle of it going over and over and over again. And I hope, but I can't really see it evolving. I can't. If you raise your kid with that mindset, that's what they're gonna think. Without you even saying,
you're a product of your environment.
Well, and here's the whole thing: the white male is frustrated right now too, in a lot of ways. And understandably so, kind of in some ways, but they're misdirecting it as well. Because they feel like they hate the fact that we're able to talk shit about other races and they aren't, and stuff like that. And also, I do know some pretty racist black people, just the same.
Yeah. And me and Coco
and they
had our
don't even
own
know it.
conversation
Hey,
about
and
that today.
oh,
Me and you definitely had our own conversation about that. So
hey,
yeah, we understand where you're coming from.
So
and because you be the pot called kettle black.
yeah, and it's frequently like that.
You
And
can't
so,
talk about racism if you doing something too though.
well, and even we gotta adjust how we treat white people. Like I said, they will find anything to be like, well, you treat us like this. And like, also, we've done it for a long time. Okay. Let's admit it. we done, I think we got enough white. We got enough white jokes off.
Don't want to have.
And get away with it. We get away with it.
And to get, we wish a motherfucker would say something.
Your ass be waiting for, you be waiting for a white dude to,
me and Corae had a conversation. I was like, okay, yeah, you right. Cause yeah, we do say a lot of shit that if they said that same shit, but in a colored black type of way, motherfucker go crazy. Yeah. You gotta slow your roll. You can't fight racism.
Exactly.
So that's what I realized today. So I just talked about her. But it wasn't racist.
Yo, well,
Coco wasn't for none. We need to give a round of applause. Because she wasn't for none. She held her own.
This girl woke up this morning on fire, ended up on the show.
Make this public. Never mind, I screenshotted it.
Yep.
I was so pissed.
But no, you had the right angle. You didn't waste. Let's talk about. We'll go back to that a little bit. We don't got to say any names or anything like that.
That's what I was just gonna say. I'm not gonna say no names. That's what I was gonna say.
So you saw something that you did not like on the internet. And
it was a comment on the situation. I mean, it was a status on the situation that's going on at hand. The first thing that I didn't like about it, you know, how I can spot a closet went out is when they start their status with, don't matter what color you is, blue, purple, orange. Hold up. When the fuck have you ever seen a blue person, an orange person, a red person? Stop playing with me. You starting off the wrong way. And then it goes continuing to whatever you feel and this, that, the bag, and y'all always make it about color. I feel like we don't make it about color. I swear to God, let me calm down. I swear to God,
talk your shit.
We don't make it about color at all. It is about color. It's about color. If George Floyd was white, he would have never died. He might have been on the ground, but that knee would have been in his neck. I assure you of that. We never make it about color. It is about color. That's why we say Black Lives Matter. That's why, because we never matter. White lives always matter. Indian lives probably matter. Chinese too. Black lives never matter, and that's why we scream that. And that's why everybody like people on my post that was like disagreeing with me, because that's why I had time today. Anybody that disagree with me, I feel like I'm making a valid point. Am I not?
You definitely you held your own.
Well, and I wanted you to break it down, because I feel like there's a lot of people though who read and didn't get triggered when you got triggered. So I think I would at least.
I got triggered from the first couple words.
Yeah.
I feel like you're being funny. I don't know. I read between lines.
Well, actually, I'll read the status, because I have it. And so the viewers at home can hear what was said.
I wish you could have posted it.
This is what started her rage, y'all. It says, I don't normally post about this shit. And if you get offended, you're spelled Y-O-U-R, not even correctly, a fucking idiot. And we can throw hands. But wait, so breaking that down.
You're taking our slang, first of all.
Well, he knew it was offensive out the gate.
It's not like he didn't know what he was doing, because you're automatically like, if you want it, come get it. Prepared. I feel like at the end of the day, let's just say this shit. if you are commenting on this shit and you're not defending us, shut the fuck up. Bitch, shut up.
Exit
You
the
ain't
chat.
got, don't
Hold
talk
on.
about shit.
Let me
Go ahead,
continue
B-Dad.
reading. Black,
Okay, here's the
white,
chat.
yellow, green, purple. At the end of the day, we all bleed the same color.
Okay.
I see some posts about these lives matter, those lives matter,
Black.
blah, 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 blah. Wow. Okay.
The
AKA
disrespect.
Black Lives Matter. He didn't want to say it.
Yeah, beating around the bush about
So that's
what?
another issue. That's issue 2.
Okay.
Issue 2.
Half of you fucking clowns just want likes and shares.
Disrespect.
The other half could give a fuck less deep down.
He's got a point with that because some people do want likes and shares.
Well, there is clout chasers.
Yeah, it is clout chasers. So he had a point with that. Keep going.
But
Okay.
even if so, they're still shedding light on the situation. Who gives a fuck? If you're not defending,
go ahead.
Now go on. Corae.
No, I'm saying if you're not defending, once again, just shut up. Even if people are clout chasing, once again, that's helping somebody else know that didn't know to know something. Simple.
So chase clout.
What
yeah. Well, I mean, and mind you, I have brought a guy onto the show to frequency check and make sure he came from the right place with what he was doing. But at the same time, that is not my main focus.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the message that's being said. And you can't, why did you focus so much on who was delivering the message? Who was offending you?
These lives matter, those lives matter.
Well,
you only seen black. You beat around the bush.
Who does it offend you that they care about somebody getting murdered? It's
We're
ultimately
not saying white people.
But this is the thing, though. Peep this. The same people that are screaming, all lives matter, are the same people that are mad about people protesting. So why are you not mad that we're getting killed? Why can't you have that same energy? Explain that to me. Have the same energy. Have the same anger about people protest. Have the same anger about us being killed.
You know what I call them? Closet racists. Finish the status, beat ass. That ain't all he said. It was so many points in that status that pissed me off.
Okay. And for the select few, if you spend as much time ranting over FB about this as you did on your own personal issues, lives, you motherfuckers might actually be somewhere in life and not asking mom to borrow her laptop and use her Wi-Fi. Man.
Stop there.
No, wait, but listen.
This was such a racist status.
You motherfuckers. Just listen to that.
Oh my God.
Motherfuckers. Interesting.
My skin is crawling. And you know, it's crazy because like me knowing the person, I almost did not read it without blinders. I was not reading the language properly. This language is out of fucking control.
It's the ones that are closest to you. It's when shit like this happens, it really shows people's true colors.
You can see how he's typing and what he's saying, you motherfuckers. He's pissed. He's mad. He's mad as hell.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
Ungodly behavior. Yes,
I can't read it right now.
Do not let your anger cause you up.
I just was sharing people's comments.
But you hear the anger.
Yeah.
You hear the anger in his as he typing. Like,
even if you were to try to read that shit in a soft way, you motherfuckers. Ain't shit in so many words.
Right.
Hold on. Let me finish reading it before. I'm gonna finish reading it before we
Hey,
before
Kari
we
needs
talk
to get
about
added
it.
back on.
Oh, okay. Do some statistic research before you open your mouth, because you finally opened your eyes about shit that's been going on for decades.
This motherfucker pull up a post from 2002.
Finish. Hold on. What he say?
Everything always got to be about color now, as it did in the 40s and 50s. Shut the fuck up.
So racist.
Damn.
Who are you to
He
talk
basically
about it?
telling us. He basically telling us that's y'all grandma's and great grandma's problem. Shut the fuck up.
Well,
Oh, but
well,
wait, let's not forget that these same people have mixed kids. These same people are in relationships with black people. That's what's scary.
there
They're
is
gonna be telling their kids, don't worry about that. He was wrong. He should never ran from the police. That's why he got shot. He ran,
there's
bitch. That don't mean shoot him.
there's relatable parts of a lot of what he said, I guess. At that end part though too, because I kind of have this is my darkest feeling on it. Okay,
Right,
I'm gonna
we'll
be
talk
dead
this shit.
honest. I feel like if niggas wasn't bored during the corona, it would not be as big of an issue because it is something that has been going on since the beginning.
It would have been a big issue. It would have been a big issue because
Can I finish before?
All right, talk.
Because I'm about to get slayed for saying what they about to cancel Brandon
agree.
Dash.
No,
Hold on.
because everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Niggas cancel.
Niggas been trying to cancel me for years, Coco. You already know. So, and niggas is show watching right now. This is either where I win niggas back or get kicked out.
Speak your truth,
Talk
though.
your shit.
Speak your truth.
But so, I do feel like that it has been a topic that has been brought back up because niggas is bored during pandemic, and I don't mean niggas as in black people in general. And I feel like it is something that didn't stop. Can you do something with your mic, bro? It is cracking up way too much.
I peeped that stuff.
Hang it up for 5 seconds.
Just mute that motherfucker.
Just okay.
We love you.
Oh, hell no.
It's sorry. Just
Stop
mute him out
moving.
real quick, just until
Yeah.
he gets it.
But
No, he's good.
so my main thing is I feel like it never stopped. It stopped getting talked about. It never stopped. Systematically, it happens to probably 9 out of 10 people, 10 black or poor people on a scale, because the person who made that status is also a victim of the system just the same. He's trapped in the system just as much. He might as well be
Lost
colored.
in the sauce.
It's raised in him. Just like he trapped in the system, that shit is trapped in his blood. That was instilled into him. Just like I feel like white people smell like white people smell like wet dogs. That's trapped into my head. You know,
but that's what I want though, is true change to come. Because it's the same song
on both sides too.
Bro, since everybody. The first rap song, since a child was born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. The same problems existed.
For sure though.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the
it's true.
And it's never stopped. The song has never stopped. So it's like, okay, let's get mad again, and then calm down, and then get riled up again. We gotta do we gotta make permanent changes so the hip hop of the future doesn't have to be about us getting our asses beat.
I feel like it's hitting a little bit different now because like everybody's so quick to pull out their phones. Like, don't get me wrong, Facebook been around, video's been around, but everybody's so quick to pull out their phones. In 2020, it'll be most seen. Motherfuckers who sleep and they see this shit, and it changes everybody view of anything. You could hear about a police shooting a cop, then you hear about this cover. I mean, not a police shooting a cop, a police shooting an unarmed black man. But then you hear about this cover story that he rushed the police. You hear this, you hear that. When you have that shit where you can see it and you witness it, it's evolving.
let me play some of that footage I said I was gonna play from this thing real quick. From that I saw on live, but I instantly had to screen record it when I seen it.
This is the fire.
This is them burning. This is somebody's live today.
Look. Look. Look, bro. Police station. All these people talking all that shit on Facebook, bro. None of these people is out here, nor would they be. Hey, bro, why you out here? You care? You care about Floyd?
I grew up in this community.
You grew up in this community. How does this make you feel?
Bad, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this isn't the richest community for it to destroy itself. It doesn't help.
It doesn't help.
It's not
But what's more important? A business or someone's life?
someone's life, obviously.
Business can be rebuilt. Insurance, that's what insurance for. You can't bring nobody back, sir. Was you out here yesterday when they was pepper spraying and shooting the kids and the ladies? Yeah. So we was out here. We was out here yesterday. And them officers, like, I got it on camera. I can show you the footage.
No, I see it on.
The officers were shooting deliberately at women and children. Deliberately. That's like, come on, man. Come on, man. If you care, man, stand. Don't just stand for Floyd. Stand for yourself, man. For real. Stand for these kids. Fuck you mean, man? For real, bro. Yeah, say it. I'm hurt. Target got burnt. They burnt Target too. Impossible. Come on. Impossible.
And it's just trashed, yo. Like,
look, Joe, the streets is burnt. They burned the streets, y'all. Look at this shit.
I mean, in his.
Look, man.
He's so disappointed.
Look, man.
well, it's interesting because his tone kind of yeah, he's devastated. I got one more
But he's still.
Oh shit, hold on.
I'm nervous.
Let me delete this screen. Stop. This ain't about no motherfucking TikTok. So, all right,
I'm tipsy.
But yeah, I don't know. We got to figure out something, and like, cause, yo, how do we change what our kids desire to be? Like, what can you do, Corae, to make sure that your daughter grows up and is an advocate of change?
I mean, the only thing that I can do with my child is raise her right. I mean, and raise her with some common goddamn sense, not to be out here acting like a hood rat. If you want me to be honest, you know, raise her like she got some common sense. Make sure she graduates high school, gets into college. I mean, that's about the only thing that I can do, you know?
Yeah, because kids make their own choice regardless.
Yeah.
Neither one of my parents smoked cigarettes. I decided to smoke cigarettes. Kids make their own choice.
But it starts at home, though. It starts at home, you know?
Especially with the black men.
Unmute Lkhari.
No, he needs to plug in his microphone.
You can hear us.
It's telling me on my screen that your mic isn't plugged in.
Okay.
Is what it's saying when I go to unmute you.
Because I hate when people say though, oh, it's about how the person was raised or their mom or their dad. No, because you can do everything right as a parent. If a motherfucker want to do them, they're gonna do them. So, but it does start at home and way.
It does, and it does instill a lot in you. Because if you was raised with those values.
Oh, wait, Shonda, your parents got common fucking sense. Okay.
Me too.
Exactly. And so it's definitely a reflection. Now, they still ain't perfect, but they had a strong foundation of hard work and stuff like that. Like, I'd be coming over, your mama would have on her construction outfit.
working hard. So and you know what? You got a good point with that because like as far as like, oh yeah, I'm a product of my you're right. I'm a product of my environment because with my mom, she's a great woman. You know, I love her to death. She works. She showed me you know how to work to get what you want as a woman. You know, stand in your business about anything. You get a car, you ain't getting a repossessed. Make sure you pay your bills, stuff like that. But at the same time, she never taught me about this shit. And I'm not down to her. My mama raised me right. She taught me about Martin Luther King, Malcolm, but she never taught me about like this shit that's going on, that been going on since the 90s. So that's why I'm just now on some, damn, he really put his knee in dude's neck. Like, you know, that's why I'm just now going, well, like you have parents that be on that shit from when their child is born, letting them know about police brutality or whatever. So it do reflect on how you was brought up. You feel me?
Well, see, it was always instilled in me that like don't trust them, blah blah blah. But like I took it and I wanted to prove them wrong so bad.
You went opposite.
It's on. Your
Rather
mic is
proving
plugged in,
somebody
Dola man.
wrong.
It's your mic is on, Dola man.
Yeah, I know. I'm back.
Okay, good. Welcome back, Dola man. Hey.
Return of the man.
Return of the Mac. Hey, yeah. Okay. So, but to stay on track, but like I often like I have to realize too a lot in my life that my parents raised me really right and really strong and with such a benefit that like it's tough to even really feel sad like or to not feel bad for people because I was given such a blessing of a parent and
Man, say that shit.
Silver spoons.
Me too.
And I say that in the most humblest way.
they
Silver spoons.
well like because the securities that I was allowed it and stuff like that other people didn't have. I mean, from my uncles being hard workers, they were never no typical small-minded people. It was always the bigger picture and always the hustle and always humble. And that's such a rare. It's so rare to. It's obviously rare as fuck to be properly raised.
Yeah.
So we
And
got a
it's
whole.
unfortunate to
A-
see the people
a
that just
blessing,
grew
too.
up, you know, ratchet. That's just the best word for me to say.
Go
just
ahead,
grew up
Dola.
like that. What's up?
Dolo was gonna say something.
No, I just said it's a blessing. That's all I said.
Yeah.
So all us can we all can say that it was a blessing on how all us was raised as far as
Oh,
our
definitely.
upbringing.
I ain't gonna cap. Like a lot of times growing up, I was damn. I want to be in Chicago. I want to be over here. I want to be But really, I'm older. I'm like, this shit was really a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you looking back like
Yo, for real though.
I was never hungry.
Right, ever.
I never not had shoes.
Exactly.
Like, you know.
Had it all.
Yeah. I might not have the latest shoes, but they definitely was clean though.
Ooh, wow.
What did they say? Them
They
Tims,
might
but I
not have
keep
been
them
in
clean.
change, but I still had some shoes though.
They was clean
Yeah.
Still had some shoes.
though. Yeah.
So we just gotta check our friends. Y'all watching? Don't be scared to check your friends. Make sure that they're taking care of their babies right, man. Make sure that we're loving each other. Make sure we're less concerned about being tough or cool or getting shitted on.
Loving
Like
one another.
our idea of love and life has to. We got to turn that bitch inside
back around
out.
how it used to be. How it used to be.
And just standing up for what's right.
In general.
Exactly.
I think
And I will admit, it's taken the longest time, but I've seen so much white support and understanding and vocalization.
Hey, they be here for it. It was more, I didn't want to say it, but I say it. It was more white people out at the protest today than black. Easily. 3 white people to 1 black person. Shocked the shit out of me when they was out there with their Black Lives Matter signs in the rain. It was pouring down on our head. I thought they was gonna leave. No, they stayed out there. That's dedication. They feeling like how you feel empathy for like another person, they really feel that shit. And I love it. I love it. I love it because it's getting a little bit diverse now. Just a little bit. It's getting a little bit diverse.
Well, I mean, because you got to remember, more people are starting to have mixed kids and getting with the, someone that's black. So now it's hitting home for a lot of people. This shit's hitting home. It's becoming, damn, that's my best friend. That could have been my,
Or actually what's going on, like as far as the videos, like I was saying earlier, you're not hearing this about, oh, he did that. That's why you see what's going on. You know what we going through now. You watched what we going through.
Well, we've gone through it our whole existence,
but I'm saying, like
and been trapped in it, and it's beat us over the head.
Yeah,
it's like getting ran over by a car and pretending like it never happened to you.
It's fucked up.
Some of our Caucasian friends
it's
don't
messed up because it's like it's so installed in us. I mean, think about it. Like we were just talking, you get pulled over, your background is clean, you have nothing on you, but the only thing you can think is, oh my God, they could kill me. That is fucked up. We shouldn't even have to think like that, but we do.
But I feel like it's up to them too, because I feel like it ain't all white people that's bad.
Yep.
I like my homies that's cool.
Unpopular,
and that's why he said we need to check our people.
I feel like a lot of them that feel like we do and that stand for us, then also too they gotta stand.
Yeah, and it's and then it be a few of them. Like people comment on my statuses or whatever. Like I ain't never met a white person I trust yet, and I can't really say shit back to them because I've met several that ain't never steered me wrong. One person right out the head.
Well,
Brenda
and
Whitwood,
trustworthiness is not a color thing at all. And I've always been in a weird space where I was like too black for the white kids and too white for the black kids. And like
we talked about that,
and so it's really tough navigating. I've been discriminated on by both sides.
Ooh, whether it was for you too. Because white people, we accept a white boy example Caleb Wisdom. We accept a white person, and we'd be like, all right, that's our dog. But let one of our black people try to act white. Now we talking shit. Now we doing this. It's just like it's not fair.
We gotta stop taking pride in having white friends.
That too.
I
don't want to say taking pride.
They'll be like, we hanging out with our white boys. Like that's gonna it's bigger.
But I think that goes both ways though, because it's always like with that one. I think it goes both ways because there's white people that get really excited when they got that one black friend. Oh, they got to play that. Look, they got to play that one black song that they know the full rap to. So that goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
Show you, I know every word to Eminem's.
It's like that meme when they all look back at the black kid in the seat, like, this rap song.
See, I don't think it's about really race, like, because you can find a good person in every race. And a bad
you can.
It's really about good energy or bad energy. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's about.
Facts. And then what's just been conditioned in that person. That's all it boils down to is what that person was raised to think. And that's why I really don't hate racist people, because it's like, can you blame them if every single day you woke up and your mom and dad told you don't like white, you can't like them, guess what, it's going to be nature, it's going to be natural to you, you know what I mean? So it's like, can you blame them? But it's like, then again, you should get old enough to know better. Like, come on.
I'm not racist, but my mom, like, all growing up in Chicago, and even when I got here, don't answer. What's it called? The bean pie people. What are they called? Muslims. They ain't even know. Maybe they is not. But it's like you don't answer the door to the Muslims. Okay, they out there selling bean pies. Don't look their way. And that's fake kind of racist. It's instilled in you, basically.
Yeah.
I always knew don't answer the door to them. Don't. You better not knock on mama door.
But what if the bean pie was fire? Would you have missed out on the
I would never know. You want to know why?
Never know.
My mama instilled that into me.
Oh, no. So you never even tried a bean pie?
Hell no.
I feel like every color, every race needs to just work on it. At the end of the day, every race is racist in their own way. Let's just speak that shit.
But
honestly,
between white and black.
Yeah.
We need more accountability across the motherfucking board, or to just separate. Look,
Everybody
this
don't
is
think
what I'm
like
gonna
you.
do. Hold
We
on.
shouldn't have to separate.
Hold on.
It's
Hold on. I'm about
color.
to show y'all how it's gonna go real quick.
Ain't good.
Now listen
Y'all, I'm about to
here.
go.
Look, you have to take us off.
If y'all can't act right, you Asians go over there in your corner, go back to your room, and think about yourselves. White people, go over there, get your mayonnaise, make your sandwich, think about yourself.
Get your man.
Niggas, eat your chicken, smoke a blunt,
Watermelon.
yourself. Yeah, and come back in the middle when you guys figure out what life is like
And
without each other.
when they come back in the middle,
Yeah.
Civil War.
I can say something. I can say something.
But I feel like
Yeah, go
talk
ahead.
your shit.
I feel like
Y'all, I'm
people need to-
gone.
No.
I ain't lit now.
I feel like people need
We
to
love you, Coco. Have a great night.
See y'all.
Thanks for being part of our panel.
It was fun. Hit me up
Yes,
next
we
time.
love
Go
you.
back.
For sure.
Hold on, let me fix
Hopefully there won't be no next time.
it. Right.
Hey, the last
See
thing
y'all. Love y'all.
Bye. Thank you.
I think the last thing I'm gonna say, I think everybody needs to start having like more like you know, like they do swap meets and everybody come together and you got this, I got that, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
around each other. I don't think separating going to solve the job. You're gonna keep staying segregated, it's gonna still be war.
Well, that was even my joke when I said that.
Right. Yeah, it was definitely
It's like we got to treat each other like children, is basically like grow the fuck up, or that's the best solution. So, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just everybody see what everybody tradition is. You know what I'm saying? See what's to it. You know what I mean? And then I feel like that's how I go. You feel me? Just, you know, indulge. You mess with the Chinese, mess with the Mexicans, mess with the Puerto Rican, mess with the Cuban, mess with the Jamaican.
At the end of the day, people need to grow the fuck up. Okay, it's
And
just
accept our differences.
exactly. Let's be together. Let's all love one another. But it's gonna take some time. I really feel like deep down inside, one day we will get there. I know I won't be alive when that shit happens, but
don't say come
man,
on, come on.
we got a long way to go. This shit has been going on for how long? You feel me? We got a long way to go, but only thing we can keep doing is just pushing for it.
Yeah, and hopefully this conversation, we all took something away to make the world a better place. And hopefully the viewers enjoyed the conversation and can be in this with us together. It's been an hour 40.
Man, talking our shit.
For a minute. Hell no, we in a town hall meeting right now.
So
Brandon Hall.
we in this bitch. But thank you guys for coming. It's been a great episode and the longest episode, special edition. Also, guys, the FBI is saying that an investigation is open. We need more than just justice for Floyd. We need a real world.
Yeah. And I say leave it at that.
All right. Love you guys. We shall recombine. Bye, Queen Corae. I'll see you Monday.
See you Monday.
Hey. All right, y'all, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the episode, took something away. I just had a hard time not speaking on it. Love you guys. Peace, love, joy. Let's get through all this. Bye.